Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I want to talk today about the power crisis in Europe and in Asia and how it's going to affect the shipping and the economy in the near term and in the long term. So first off, everybody probably already knows there are lines at the gas stations, should I say Petrol, in the UK right now. There's a lot of panic going on. There are a lot of people that weren't seeing this ahead of time. As a matter of fact, I got a comment from a subscriber that his mom said, was reporting he goes to college here in America, and his mom was having a very hard time getting fuel. His uncle was having to drive 40 miles away to fill up his truck. It's been hitting them very hard. And she's saying that, I don't know if it's due to the fuel crisis, but the access to food is getting harder and harder in the UK, and so she is unable to get certain items now that she would normally eat all the time, and so they're trying to stock up as best they can, but they're having a very difficult time. Well, one thing that does is it leads to a panic and overbuying. So people, they're running to shelves, and they're like, well, we don't have enough, and so I normally buy one or two things, let's buy 5 or 6 things. And so the few people that get to the store ahead of time are able to get all the product. So that's one thing. Now you have China with these massive, widespread, essentially blackouts, right? Now, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to continue operations on any company level when you don't have power. And this is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And the issue is that what's the trickle-down effect here in America, in Australia, in all the different countries that China is servicing right now? Now, a lot of people would say, well, Ninja, there's 80 cargo ships off the coast that can't even get deliveries. So we're good, right? I mean, for the time being, it's going to be fine because they're trying as fast as they can to offload those. But here's what's happening. Remember, I've told you guys in the supply chain, it's like traffic, a traffic jam, where a traffic jam is as simple as one car that's going slow and another car that wants to pass that car on a 2-lane highway, but it's just barely passing it. So the guys in the fast lane that are coming up on this other car, trying to pass the slower car, are getting jammed up. Well, they come up real quick and they hit their brakes. The next one hits their brakes even more aggressively. And before you know it, a mile back on the road, traffic is stopped. Even though the entire event was started by 2 vehicles that are traveling at the speed limit or right above it, up ahead, but in the back it stopped. That's what happens with the supply chain. So even though there's 80 cargo ships off the coast right now in Long Beach, and I know there's a log jam also not as big on the East Coast, they're getting offloaded. What's about to happen is going to be a gap of service from other countries like Europe and Asia because of this power crisis and this supply crunch. They're not going to be able to load those ships in a timely manner. So once those get offloaded, there's going to be a gap. We're literally going to go, I believe, from a bunch of ships in the dock to they get all emptied and they start sailing back. And then all of a sudden, you look over the horizon, you don't see any other ships. And the reason why is because they're having issues now loading those ships. It's going to be a total opposite, flip-flop. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm pretty excited about this. To sit there and say that there's more opportunity than ever before in life because times are changing so fast. And you guys all know that if you're a subscriber on this channel, you understand that the way you make money is from ebbs and flows, going in and out of markets. And, just because something's one way today and it was like that yesterday doesn't mean like it's going to be like that tomorrow. So you make your money from changing times, rising and falling tides. So I wanted to bring this narrative to you to give you an idea, and hopefully you start to really think too, going, what's coming out of China that might not be coming out of China in the next couple of weeks or months that I might need to stock up on now. Again, we're always trying to stay ahead. We want to stay prepared because cool heads will prevail. And that is the story of this entire supply chain issue. Hopefully pretty soon this week, I'm going to have Sage back on. We're going to talk about the trucking industry. I'm going to get some updates about the invoice factoring company that went bankrupt. Completely not remembering right now. But if you guys can do me a favor and hashtag supply chain, if you're still on the video right now, in the comment section, let's get these videos out to as many people as we can. Again, guys, I'm speaking over my subscribers right now. You are the best subscribers on YouTube because you're the best human beings, because you care about yourself, the future, and the future of others. And that's why you're preparing today. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much. The Economic Ninja is out.